Welcome students. Today I am here with our chapter that is cell structure and function. Today we will discuss solutions of NCERT questions given in our book. So here we begin. Question number first, it is related to true false. First is unicellular organisms have one celled body. Okay, so it is true because unicellular organism we are having only one cell. Second is muscle cell are branched. So it is false because we know it very well that nerve cell are branched. Third, the basic living unit of an organism is an organ. So it is also false because basic living unit is cell. Fourth, we are having amoeba has irregular shape. So it is true. Shape of amoeba is irregular. So here our question number second is we have to make a sketch of human nerve cell, and also we have to tell what function do the nerve cell perform. That also we have to tell. So the function of nerve cell, what is the function of nerve cell? Function is to transmit message. Okay, nerve cell transmit message to the brain. It transfer message to the brain, and also it take away message from brain to the receptor organs. So it work as a transmitter, and thus it controls the working of different parts of the body. Different parts of the body it is controlled by nerve cell. So just see, this is the structure of the nerve cell. This is nerve cell, it is branched, nucleus is also there, nerve cells is also there. So you have to draw clean figure, label diagram. Okay, now we will discuss our third question. Here our question number third is, we have to write a short note on following. So first is cytoplasm and second is nucleus. So cytoplasm is, it is a jelly-like substance, okay, and it is present between the nucleus and the cell membrane. So cytoplasm, it is a jelly-like substance. Where it is present? It is present between the nucleus and the cell membrane. And what happens? There are various organelles. In cytoplasm, there are various organelles. For example, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, I have told you when I have explained the chapter. It is made up of carbohydrate, protein and water. Now the question is, you have to explain nucleus of a cell. So nucleus of a cell, the nucleus is a spherical structure. Okay, and it is present at the center of the cell. Nucleus is a spherical structure, and where it present? In the center of a cell. So the nucleus, it is composed of these things. Nuclear membrane. Okay, it is a double layered membrane. What it do? It separate the content of nucleus from the cytoplasm. So nucleus is separated by the cytoplasm with the help of membrane. Now nucleus inside the body, there is a small spherical body termed as nucleus. Then chromosomes. So these are the thread-like structure. Okay, chromosomes are the thread-like structure which carry genes. Question number 4 is here. Question number 4 is, we have to tell that which part of the cell contain organelles. Okay, so which part contains? Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm contain organelles. What organelles it contains? Such as mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi bodies. So all these organelles it contains. What is the name of that part? Cytoplasm. Now question number 5. We have to write the difference between eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Okay, so these are the few points which we can summarize while writing the difference between both. Prokaryotes, they are unicellular, and eukaryotes, they are multicellular mostly. Okay, we are talking about mostly. The nucleus is, it is poorly defined because the nuclear membrane is absent. Nuclear membrane is not there. So nucleus is not well defined. But in eukaryotes, nucleus is well defined, and it is also surrounded by the nuclear membrane. Okay. So nucleus In prokaryote, it is absent. And in eukaryote, nucleus is present. Cell organelles. So in prokaryotes, plastids, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, all are absent. But in eukaryotes, cell organelles are present. Example, we can say the example is bacteria, blue-green algae. They are the example of the prokaryote cell. And eukaryote, all fungi, plants, animal cells, they are the example of the eukaryotic cells. Now our next question. Question number 6. Make a sketch of plant and animal cell and we have to state the difference between them. So just see the sketch. In the video also I have explained you when I was explaining the chapter. That time also I have explained. Just see the difference. In animal cell, it is generally smaller in size, but plant cell they are usually larger than the animal cell. In animal cell, cell wall is absent. In plant cell, cell wall is present. In animal cell, vacuoles are small in size. In plant cell, vacuoles are larger in size in comparison to the animal cell. In animal cells, no other animal cell process plastids. Okay, plastids are not there in animal cell. One exceptional is there, Euglena, protozoan, but none else. But in plant cell, plastids are present. Now here, question number 7. Question number 7 is where the chromosomes found in the cell, and we have to state their function. So where chromosomes are found? In the nucleus, they are thread-like structure. They are called as chromosomes. And what are their functions? They play an important role where in the inheritance of characters. Okay, they carry the genes that helps in the transfer of the characters from parents to the offspring. So genes which are responsible for the inheritance, they are in the chromosomes only. So chromosome play an important role in the inheritance of characters. Now question number 8. Question number 8 is we have to explain that cell are the basic structural unit of living organism. We have to explain it. So all living organisms, whatever the living organisms are there, they are made up of cell. It can be either unicellular or multicellular. Okay. And what are their basic functions? Their basic functions of life they do like respiration, assimilation, and all other metabolic activities. All are carried inside the cell. Okay, means cell is the center position for all. It controls all the functional and structural units. So that is the reason cell is known as the structural and functional unit of living organism because it controls all the functions. Okay. Now here is our last question. Explain why chloroplasts are found only in plant cell. So we know it very well that chloroplasts they are found only in the plant cells. They contain green pigments. Chloroplasts they contain green pigment known as chlorophyll. This green pigment is important for photosynthesis. Okay, the process of photosynthesis which take place in the green plants. This green pigment is important for it. And what it also do, the chlorophyll pigment traps solar energy also, which can be utilized to manufacture the food for the plants. Okay, so chloroplasts are found only in plant cells because the process of photosynthesis is done only by the plants. Only plant is the do the process of photosynthesis. So the chloroplasts they are found only in the plant cell, not in the animal cell. So these are the questions of your NCERT book. Hope this video is helpful to you and you can easily complete your work with the help of this video. Okay. Thank you. Complete your work. Take care.